That's Hoop Gods out on Kickstarter right now from Board Game Brothers. Check that out. Hamu, it's a board game show. This is Gumbo Live. We got to play a board game, right?
Hey, play a board
you ready
game.
for a board game? All right.
Sure.
I'll put the name file back in. Steve, can you tell Hamu what we're playing tonight and how we're going to be playing?
Well, we're all in BJ's hands, so God help us at this point. BJ's got a game set up for us called Board Game the Heartthrob, and he's going to give us 3 rounds. And in the first round, you got it set up so that it's going to be, we're going to be considering games that we could play. And we're going to have to try and guess what each of the other people might choose as their game that they would like to play if they could. In the second round, it's going to be the same games. And how have you done it, BJ? Is the second round with food?
Yeah, we're doing drinks tonight.
With drinks. Okay, so the second round is going to be those same games, but paired with different drinks. We've got to do the same thing again and figure out who's going to pick which one of those. And the very last is the company. The who would you play it with, right, BJ? That's your third round. Same thing, games, drinks, plus the company, who you'd play it with. Yep. We'll do it in 3 rounds, and we'll add up who got everybody's predictions right, because I'm going to have to guess what BJ and Jay and you and Verla might say. So you got the shot at getting 4 points in each round.
And the chat crew.
Oh, you got chat in there too. All right. So 5 points in each round we could be earning. And I'll try and keep track of the scores.
Hey, by the way, that's Nick Elkins. Nick played ball with one of the Manning brothers there, Hamu. Oh yeah. I can't remember which one it was. Nick, I think it was Archie Manning, right? The original, the father. No, it's either Peyton. He'll let us know. It's one of the Manning brothers. He played with him at Newman, right? I think. Nick will tell us.
Going back.
Yeah. So we got a Newman boy here. We got a St. Aug boy here. Jay, you were in Metairie, right?
I was gonna go to St. Aug, but Hurricane Katrina moved me to Baton Rouge.
Yeah, you went to Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Nick is saying Eli.
I'm sorry. We would have been happy over there, G.
He played ball with Eli, man. Eli Manning. Yeah. Like that.
There's the 3 of you, and there's a Yankee up here.
All right, so Steve, I'm going to send you back down. Yep. We also have Verla. Verla, you can you hear us? Verla, can you hear us? Oh, hold on. How about now, Verla?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear Verla?
Yeah.
All good.
All right, so let me send. Steve, you can still hear me?
I can still hear you. You all hear me?
Yep.
Good to go.
Good. All right. So, Hamu, any questions about the Heartthrob? It's Board Game the Heartthrob, not Heartthrob the board game, of course.
Okay.
That would be right.
The first category is what?
First category, I'm going to give you 3 games.
Okay.
And then you're gonna write down on a little piece of paper or wherever you want what game each of us would play. All right. So you got to think of what game you would play. You got to think of the game Jay and BJ and Verla and Steve and the chat crew. And chat crew, you're in there. You got to help us out here. Let's start with the games. So the first game is game A is Dinosaur Party. And Hamu, you know that game, right?
Yep.
Dinosaur Party. It's from Restoration Games. Basically, you're all British subjects and you're drinking tea and you're trying to figure out who everybody is, right? So that's A. B is High Rise, a city building game from Gil Hova and Farmel Ferret. And C, we're only doing 3 games here. Hamu, I picked it for you, man. Marvel United. I've been Twitter stalking you, Hamu. So,
I see that.
So there's your 3 choices. You got Dinosaur Tea Party, you got Marvel United, and High Rise. So you just gotta write out who you think each person is going to be.
And the chat crew, right?
Oh yeah, and don't forget about the
chat
crew. Don't forget about the chat crew.
Oh man.
Yeah. Don't forget. So I'm gonna go with the.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I know what I want. I think I know what the chat crew is gonna pick.
And I got to pick my own. We got to pick our own too, because other people are going to be guessing ours.
You gotta pick your own.
Oh man.
You got to pick your own. Right.
Yeah, I know what Jay's gonna pick. I got it. I got him squared out, man. I think I know what Verla and. All right, I'm locked in, man.
Same.
I am locked in.
Hold on.
All right. Yeah. Now don't look at the chat. Everybody, put it on host.
Yeah. Put it on host.
No cheating.
Yep.
Now, once you locked in, of course, you can look. So he doesn't know the name.
All right.
I definitely know the match game 73. I used to actually watch.
Dumb Donald was so dumb.
Dumb Donald was so dumb.
Okay. All right.
Charles, let's go to Charles Nelson Riley. Charles.
All right.
Dumb Donald was so dumb.
I'm ready.
Fanny. Let's go to Fanny.
Fanny Flag.
Fanny Flag. All right, so here we go. Yeah, that just went over about 1,000 people's heads.
It's me and BJ talking to each other.
Oh my God! Oh really? No, you don't know that game, huh, Jay? No, the match game 73, 78. No, match game 78, 76, something like that.
70s, yeah, in the 70s.
Watch the heck out of that.
God, we're old.
All right, so let's start with Jay. Jay, give us your. So how does this work? He's gonna give us.
Jay's gonna choose for each of us.
Okay.
And
then reveal his choice.
And then reveal his at the end. We'll all do the reveal at the end so we can count points.
Count points up in your head there. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for BJ, I chose High Rise for BJ.
Okay. Do I tell him now or do we wait?
No, hold off until the end because otherwise, I suppose we could do it that way. We'd all just guess BJ's and he could tell us if we were right.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do that.
Do it that way. We'll all take a guess on BJ's what we wrote down.
Jay says High Rise. Hamu.
Yeah.
Okay.
High Rise.
Steve.
I took a shot on Dinosaur Tea Party for you.
Interesting. A poor choice, but go ahead, Verla.
High Rise for you, BJ.
High Rise is the answer. I chose High Rise. I absolutely love that game. Oh man, I love that game. All right. So next
we can go to somebody else who can try to guess who's the next person. We'll go around the room and guess them.
Jay, let's guess Hamu. What you got for Hamu?
I picked Marvel United.
I went with Marvel United myself. Yeah, look at that smile, Steve.
Yeah, I heard the reaction. I went with Marvel United too.
Yeah, that's it.
Verla?
Oh yes,
that was
all
me.
Right. We all got points on that one.
All right, so give yourself a point if you got that one right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jay. What about Steve? What you got for Steve?
That one was tough, but I went with High Rise.
Mm-hmm.
Hamu, what'd you go with, Steve?
High Rise.
I went with High Rise also. Verla?
So did I.
Oh, Steve? The bad news is that you're all wrong.
What? You're a New York boy.
I am, but I'm also a Marvel fan. Marvel United was the call.
I would have never thought that in a million years, Steve.
Yeah. Yep.
Man. I got a 0.
EJ, we don't know him as well as we thought we did.
We don't.
I'm keeping the mystery alive. I got to keep the mystery alive.
Apparently so.
No, my second choice was Dinosaur Tea Party. I was way off. All right, Jay, what you got for Verla? What you got for Verla?
I went with High Rise.
Hamu?
Dinosaur Tea Party.
Interesting. Steve?
I chose High Rise too. Gave it a shot.
I went with High Rise because you love Euros. Come on, Verla. You love Euros.
True, but I have been really intrigued because I've heard great things about the art in Dinosaur Tea Party.
Oh.
I'm try.
Hamu with the 3-pointer.
From
Very
3.
Nice.
3. Oh, man.
Corner of the court, nobody even guarding him, and he sinks it. Wow.
That's right.
Give me still a point, Hamu.
He had time to set his feet. Got everything just right.
You can't give Hamu that much time. You can't give him that much time and open look at the basket. No. All right, so what do we have left?
We've got Jay and the chat.
Hamu, what you got for Jay?
I have Marvel United for Jay.
All the way. It's Marvel United or die. I'm telling you. Verla?
I said High Rise for Jay.
I look at Jay's avatar, and it's got to be Marvel United. Either that or he's just, punking us completely. I mean,
oh, good guesses there, guys. Yeah, I went with Marvel United.
Yes,
there we go.
Sure.
That's the stuff.
All right, last up. Hamu, what you got?
I'm a huge Marvel guy.
What do you think the chat group picked?
High Rise. I got the chat group on High Rise.
I went with Marvel United, but I don't think I was close at all. What you got, Jay?
I went with high rise.
Steve?
Interesting. I took a shot on Dinosaur Tea Party again. Now that I said it, I'll take a look in public chat and see what they say.
What you think, Verla?
Marvel United.
I don't think they voted. It looks like they were picking our people and not their own.
I got Nick and Beth saying Dinosaur Tea Party.
Right.
Oh no, they're betting along with us.
I don't know.
We might not have made it.
Yeah, I wasn't really clear what the chat was supposed to be doing.
We might not have made it.
All right, Jack. I'm not sure you heard the instructions. It's okay to pick Verla's and me and Jay's and Hamu's, but you also have to tell us what you want. And so I see 2 dinosaur parties. I see a high rise, and I see another high rise. 2 high rises.
I don't know if they may have been talking during our picks for each other.
We're gonna scratch the first round just for the chat.
Scratch the first round of chat.
Yeah, Nick says that was his pick. So, but we're gonna scratch the first round. That was a practice round for the chat crew as we bring them up to speed.
You've heard me say this before, BJ. You're playing a new game for the first time. First game is the first pancake off the pan. It's no good. You feed it to the dog. You go on to the next round.
The first pancake off the pan.
That was the pancake pick right there. All right, so let's go to number 2.
The pancake pick.
Back to host chat.
Beth says she's going to eat that pancake. She refuses. She wants it. Right. Next up, if we're going to play board games at Hamu's house, we got to have some liquid refreshment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything more New Orleans than the Sazerac? We got a Sazerac, the first one. I'm telling you, Steve, I did my homework on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, we got some Houdat Golden Ale from Urban South Brewery. By the way, their tangerine. The tangerine pop is fantastic. Paradise Pier, too boring. But and I haven't tried the Houdat, but their tangerine pop is awesome. And of course, man, you can't play board games in New Orleans and not have some Barks, because Barks got sparks, baby. Barks got bite. We got Barks or Diet Barks. Diet Barks if you want it, right? So let's look at the games. We got Dinosaur Tea Party, and of course, a tea party. You can have a nice little Sazerac. Bunch of gentlemen and gentlewomen. High Rise with the Golden Ale, Houdat. Marvel United with the Barks. So this is what you're doing, Hamu. You're picking the pair. You can't mix and match.
Okay.
And you don't have to go with your first answer, Hamu. You can in the second round you can say, you know what? I was High Rise or Marvel United the first time, but man, I really want some Golden Ale. So we're doing the same thing. Pick all of your people and yourself, but you're going Dinosaur Tea Party with Sazerac, High Rise with Houdat, or Marvel United with Barks. Man, I get Jay and Hamu on the show, and I can feel my Cajun accent just coming out every time.
Same.
I do. When I go to Vancouver Parish, I do the same thing. I start talking talking about Mama's house, and it starts flowing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds
Pretty
good.
soon we'll be talking about my boudin. I want some boudin. I got to go down to the Mardi Gras. All right.
So, I gotta be going out about
man.
soon to get some boudin.
I know. Come to Lafayette, man. I'll get you some boudin. All right. Man.
All right.
I think I'm gonna go. What's the? All right, hide that chat crew so we're not cheating. What is that chat crew gonna do?
All right, I think I'm set. I think I'm wrong, but I think I'm set.
Same here.
I think I'm getting close.
I'm having trouble.
We didn't keep track of the scores so far, but I'm gonna after this round is done, I'll ask you your counts on round 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, while we're doing that,
we'll math it up.
Yeah. So do you have the scores?
I haven't yet, but if we go back and see how many you got right in the first round, I got 2 in the first round.
I got 2, so put me down for 2, Steve.
Okay.
Jay, what'd you get in the first round?
Looks like I got 2 also.
Okay.
I think, Steve, what was yours again?
I had 2. My actual choice? Marvel.
Yeah, what was your choice again?
Marvel.
Okay, then I got 2. Not.
And how? Yeah, you had 3 points.
I have 3. Yeah, High Rise.
Right.
I mean,
okay.
BJ,
Cool.
Verla, and Jay.
Almost winning
So
right now.
my embarrassing lead of Dinosaur Tea Party for BJ doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm still in it.
You're still in it. We're all still in it. All right. So here we go.
All right. I think
How
I'm
will
good.
you start? So Hamu, help us out. What did Jay pick out of Dinosaur Tea Party, High Rise, and Marvel United with those drinks?
I have Jay still at Marvel United with the Barks.
All right. I went with Marvel United with Barks.
Yeah.
Steve?
Me too.
Yep.
I don't think the drinks are enough to turn him off of Marvel.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I chose the same.
Jay, give it up.
Yeah, you're totally right.
So we can all write this in for round 3 then too. Is that the point?
I'm getting. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, I got a point there. But Nick is right. It's Barks in a bottle, not in a can. I know I messed it up, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, take away my Llewellyn card. And Topher, it is a whiskey drink. Sazerac is made with Sazerac rye or any kind of rye whiskey. Yeah, bitters, some sugar cubes, and I forgot there's one of the things. It's absinthe. A little tiny bit of absinthe in there. Oh, hey, there's Mick checking in. Mick Fitch checking in. All right. Hey. All right. So that was Jay. Hamu, what you got for Steve?
The Dinosaur Tea Party combo pack with the Sazerac.
I was tempted because I know he likes his whiskey, but I went with High Rise because you're a beer man, Steve, and even though you're not a Whodot, you would have tried the beer. Verla?
I went with Dinosaur Tea Party.
Jay?
I went with Dinosaur Tea Party.
Man, I must be off then.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. It has nothing to do with Dinosaur Tea Party. It's the Sazerac. You're right that if it was going to be a mixed cocktail, that's the one that's pulling me to the table.
You know, I put that in there for you. Really, I put it in there for you, and then I went away with my choice. That was
well,
fuck myself out of it. All right,
now you know your error.
Dang it! All right, Hamu, what you got for Verla?
Dinosaur Tea Party.
I went with Marvel United because she's intrigued by the Barks. She wants to try the Barks. Jay?
I went with Dinosaur Tea Party.
Interesting. I went with High Rise and the Whodot.
All right.
Ooh.
Interesting. Well, I went with Marvel and the Barks.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't drink a lot of soda, but when I do, it's root beer.
There it is.
Solid.
Nice.
I'll take that one. Okay, so we did Steve, we did Verla. Did we do Jay? We did Jay.
We did Jay. Yep, that was the Marvel.
Oh, so
Jay, we got
yeah.
BJ, Hamu, and the chat left, I think.
All right, so let's do mine. Hamu, what you got for me?
All right, I was at the Dinosaur Tea Party combo.
Interesting. Jay?
I think BJ chose High Rise.
Oh, we called it for BJ?
Yes, for BJ.
Oh, my bad. I called somebody else's. Oh, BJ. I got BJ for High Rise.
All right, so High Rise, Hamu.
That Whodot gonna get him.
Like a Whodot kind of person.
Yeah, I went the same way with High Rise and the Whodot.
Same. 100%.
Ever the Cylon. I figured y'all would pick that, and I did not.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I went with the Sazerac, man. I want some rye whiskey.
Oh man.
Oh, I want a nice. And I'm going to start talking in a terrible British accent. Come on, I'm doing that.
It would be hilarious at a British Tea Party, bro.
Very bad. All right, so the last one we got is Jay. No,
we got Hamu and the chat crew. We haven't done chat yet.
What you got for Hamu?
I went with Marvel. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I went with.
Verla?
I went with Dinosaur Tea Party.
Steve?
I saw him light up at the idea sitting across from MJ with something a little more of a stiff drink. So I went with the Sazerac and Dinosaur Tea Party.
Hamu, I was so tempted. I wanted to go that Sazerac, but man, I know you like Marvel United. I'm going to go with Marvel United because you're going to do that and you're going to love that Barks root beer.
Well, let's see. It was the Dinosaur Tea Party.
There we go.
And the reason is because I haven't played High Rise. I still haven't played Marvel United yet. It's there, but I still haven't played it. It's me and my kid, and she don't want to play. But Dinosaur Tea Party, I know very well. I have a great time playing it, and it's fun with that. I believe it would be fun with that particular drink.
Solid.
Nice.
Solid.
Yes.
All right. So just the chat crew left. Did
Just
the
chat. Oh, let's take a look in public chat. Let's go back and look here and see where they started talking.
I don't think
it was back when Beth refused to throw the pancake to the dog.
They're still not doing it, I don't think.
No Cube Zone says Marvel and Barks. Marvel and Barks and a Po' Boy. Po' Boy and Barks. It's looking like Marvel and Barks. To me.
That's not what I had.
Yeah, that's not what I had either.
That is what I chose.
I picked the
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Always go with the Marvel.
Yeah. All right. So let's do a little scoring here. Who got what in that round? I'm down for another 2.
I got a trade.
I got 2.
I got
Same
4.
here, 2.
4. What?
She knows us all. Hey, she's the overlord, and we're just playing in her game.
Well, it's her game, and we're just playing. All right. So Verla got 4. Say again, 4. 2 for me.
Steve, Hamu, Jay, and the chats.
And BJ, you had a 2.
I got 3.
3. I'm sorry. Hamu, what'd you have?
2.
2 for okay.
Yeah.
2 and BJ, and I'm missing yours, Jay. What did you have?
2.
2. All right.
Our scores.
This is interesting. All right. Verla has a slight lead last round.
Yeah, what are the scores?
Verla's got 6. BJ and Hamu are tied at 5. And Jay and I are at 4.
Hey, Hamu. All right. Last round. So we got a game and we got a drink. We need some people to play, Hamu, right?
Right.
All right. So we're gonna have the perfect group. Of course, the first people, you got to play NCIS, New Orleans. You got Pride, you got LaSalle, and you got Percy. They're going to be playing Dinosaur Tea Party with you, drinking some Sazeracs with Pride, Percy, and LaSalle. Or your second choice is you can play High Rise with some Who Dat beer with Who Dats, right?
Nobody saw that coming.
Alvin Kamara and Drew Brees. Got the triplets there. Although Mike Thomas, not my favorite person right now, right? Because we're not seeing him playing. But you know what? I'm gonna give it to him. He's hurt, so as soon as he gets back, he'll be fine. So, all right. So,
yeah.
And the third one, we got to play Marvel United with some Barks. And who loves Marvel United more than the 3 Hamus? Right? So you're going to be playing with Hamu 1, Hamu 2, and Hamu 3. You're going to be playing Marvel United.
He goes back to the well.
It worked the first time. When Hamu posted this on Twitter, I knew exactly what game we were playing because I want to play a game.
Wow.
Jay, look at these faces Hamu's making.
This is me and my 3 brothers every game night.
What is
man?
What is this picture about, man?
Just like Omari said, I had a new gimbal, and everybody in my house was sleeping. I
love the way your brain works. All right, so everybody, take a moment, turn off that chat crew. Now, chat crew, listen up. You are picking. You can make all the guesses you want about it, but we want to hear what your choices would be if you had the choice between Dinosaur Tea Party with the Who Dat beer and NCIS, High Rise with Dinosaur Tea Party with the Sazerac and NCIS, High Rise with Who Dat beer and the Saints, or Marvel United with Barks and Hamu Dennis ×3. All right, and then we're gonna get to work on doing what? I'm not even going for the weird comedic effect here. I think that's what I'm going to do.
This is tough.
This is going to be a tough one.
It is.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Let's see.
It's rough because I can't see Verla's face. I could see all of your faces when each of them came up. Verla is going undercover.
The 3 Hamus.
Oh man,
3 Hamus. Yeah. Oh, dang it, man. What is Jay going? Jay, you are a cipher on this.
Yeah,
one.
Jay's who I've got left too.
Who does it? Jay, look this way. Look to your left. Look to your right. Oh, there it is. Now we know.
Okay, I know. We see the tell. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. That's what we need.
You don't know me.
All right.
You haven't played it.
All right. Now we got it.
Uh,
All right. I'm locked in. I got all mine. Hands off the board. Locked in.
Me too. I'm locked.
Hey, Steve, when you get a chance, start counting those votes on the.
Yeah, I'll take a look in public here. Let's see where we left off last time. It was Barks. Okay.
Verla, you locked in?
I think I got it.
I'm good.
Hamu got his hands up. Jay's up. All right, good.
Yep.
All right. So let's start with Jay. Hamu, what you got for Jay?
I have Jay still at Marvel.
Yeah, I went with Marvel too. The opportunity to do Marvel with Hamu Dennis times 3.
That would be hilarious.
All right, Steve, what you got for Jay?
I struggled with Jay at the end because I saw him light up at the Saints, but I think I'm going to stick with Marvel and the 3 Hamus.
3 Hamus. Verla?
Yeah, same thing for the reasons Steve just said.
All right, give it up, Jay.
Yeah, man. That's without a doubt.
All right.
Like,
Now the sad thing is, since we all got it right, I make up no ground. That does nothing for me.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to pick what Steve's going to pick, so I can stay.
What
one.
with me? I'm 2 behind you. You got to worry about who's in front of you and next to you.
I just need Verla to falter. That's it.
She's not doing it.
He's like Seabiscuit. Can she get to the finish line? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hamu. All right. So Jay, what did Hamu pick this time?
it was tough, but I don't think he'd want to play himself. That would just be wild. So I went with High Rise with the Saints.
Hey, wasn't that tough?
Like the move.
Like, I'm thinking the same thing. Hamu's not gonna want to play with 3 Hamus, so I went with High Rise because he's gonna want to play with and the chance to play with the Saints. Oh.
Right.
All right, Steve, what you got?
I went the same way. Who that going to play and drink with them Saints?
There it is.
That was my vote as well.
Hamu, make us all happy, man.
Nope. Yeah. I went with the NCIS people with dinosaur.
Oh man,
Likes his dinosaur tea party.
He stayed true.
Yeah.
Are you an NCIS New Orleans fan?
Not particularly, but from my understanding, they're all in the acting game. So I think that they would really knock that game out the park.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And with a little sipping going on. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
There
sense.
you go.
That does make sense. All right. So Jay, what you got for Steve?
For Steve, I said Tea Party.
I said
I don't know what it was, but yeah.
I said tea party, and I wasn't thinking what Hamu was, but now it makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
You'd want to see Steve a little drinky poo and a little active. You want to see how wild and loose they got. Verla, what you got?
I think Steve would want the entertainment of 3 Hamus and Marvel.
Okay.
The metaphysical question of how that would happen, right? Hamu,
Yeah.
what you got?
I've got him with the Saints players in High Rise.
Okay.
Sports
Oh,
fan, Saints fan. So what you got?
there is bad news for anybody trying to catch Verla.
Oh,
She got it right. She got it right. It's back to Marvel and the 3 Hamus.
What was it about Hamu? Was it that?
It was, yeah. It brought me back. Put it together with Marvel and the Barks. I could take or leave. I would probably have something else other than the Barks. But the first and the last made the comment. Made it work. And BJ, you asking to see me haven't had something else to drink. You've seen that at the online bachelor party, so you you know what that is.
It's true. All right.
That's
so Jay,
Verla only, I think.
Jay, what you got for Verla?
For Verla, I went with Tea Party.
Mm-hmm.
Hamu?
I went with Saints players.
Steve?
For Verla, I had Marvel Barks and the Hamus.
I also went with the Hamus, and I think that's the attraction. She would really like to see how that happens.
I'm regretting my choice.
well, Steve and BJ,
All right.
you chose right.
Uh,
I don't think you guys chose mine. I don't think I did.
We haven't done you yet. We still have
that answer. I was wrong.
we still have BJ in the chat. BJ in the chat left.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you have for me? And I want to hear some reasons. What you got?
BJ, I have for you the NCIS crew and the dinosaur tea party and the drink. because I think the drink is going to beat everything else.
Interesting. Jay?
So, BJ, I chose High Rise because one, I know how much you love the Saints, and two, because I didn't choose Marvel only because you have Hamu right here. Like you can just call him up or tweet him. So, yeah, I went with High Rise.
Steve?
I went the same way Jay did. I thought the Saints were the clincher on that one. I heard you talk about the Who Dat, and you were very clear about which Who Dat you didn't want to drink, but you were very careful to put the one on the page that you did want to drink. So I went with that one.
Interesting. Verla?
I went with Marvel.
I'll tell you the one I should have picked was Dinosaur Tea Party. After hearing Hamu's explanation, I would have gone with that.
Yeah.
But I picked Marvel United because the metaphysical idea of Hamu staring at me playing Marvel United. Hey, it's a cooperative game, right? We're slamming down some barks, and we're trying to win this game. And I've got three Hamu staring at me. Oh, it'd be a record.
Bro, those rules, bro.
All right. So what about the chat crew?
I'm looking at the chat right now, and I'm not seeing a ton of choices, but other than Topher saying the start of a good joke, 3 Hamus walk into a bar.
Well, Nick says High Rise.
Nick says High Rise, but I see Marvel. I see 2 Marvels and only one of the other 2, I think, if I'm looking at it from the right point.
Yep.
I'm thinking it was the Marvel and the Hamus.
Yeah, looks like
just
Marvel.
By a shade.
That's who I picked, so that's a point for me.
That's what I got too.
I picked 2.
All right, so let's hear what y'all got. I got 3 on that one. 8
points total for me.
It's not who I got 1 on the last one, so I'm at 6.
I got 1.
6 for Hamu, Jay. 5 for you.
Yeah,
I think Verla's gonna. If Verla was making too many happy noises over there, what'd you end up with, Verla?
I got 4 on this last round.
4 on the last round too. Wow.
Hey, Beth wants to know Hamu. Do the Hamus get along? Do they?
2 of them do.
2 of them. Well, let's see.
2 of them.
Send Jay back down. I'm gonna send.